Before the first light reaches the rainforest floor, the forests of the Western Ghats are already awake. For millions of years, these ancient forests have sheltered lives found nowhere else on Earth. Some move silently through the canopy. Some greet the dawn with their calls, and some remain hidden, known only by the sounds they leave behind. Here, every creature has found its own way to survive. Yet, among them, one bird has chosen a path unlike any other: the Great Hornbill. Its story begins with an ancient tree. With the arrival of the breeding season, the pair begins a journey across the rainforests of the Western Ghats. They are not searching for food or territory. They are searching for something the Great Hornbill cannot build for itself: an ancient hollow, shaped over decades by rain, wind, and time. In a forest filled with towering trees, only a few hold the beginning of the next generation. When the female finally pauses before one of them, every detail matters. The hollow must be deep enough to shelter her, strong enough to endure the monsoon, and secure enough to keep danger outside. The choice she makes today will decide where her family begins. The forest remains quiet. The male waits nearby. Nothing is spoken, yet nothing more is needed. Their search has come to an end. Within this weathered trunk, one of nature's most remarkable journeys is about to unfold. Their search has come to an end, and the choice has been made. The female enters the hollow that will become her home for the months ahead. Once inside, she will not leave until her young are ready to face the forest. The male soon returns with mud. Trip after trip, he brings more, while the female mixes it with fruit pulp and her own saliva. Together, they slowly seal the entrance, leaving only a narrow opening between them and the outside world. From that moment, their roles become one. The female protects the nest from within. The male becomes its only link to the forest, returning each day with food until a new generation is ready to emerge. What begins as a hollow in an old tree now becomes something far greater, a place where trust gives life its safest beginning. With each new day, the male leaves the nest in search of food. The rainforest offers no certainty. A tree heavy with fruit one day may stand empty the next. So he moves through the forest, guided by memory, experience, and instinct. As the weeks pass, the monsoon settles over the Western Ghats. Rain and wind reshape the forest, but the rhythm of his life remains unchanged. Each journey ends where it began, at the narrow opening of the nest where food passes from one bill to another. Inside, the female continues to protect the nest, while beyond its walls, the male provides everything needed to sustain them both. Together, without leaving their roles, they prepare for the moment they have been waiting for. Then, one quiet day, the silence is broken. A tiny crack appears within the hollow. Soon after, a new life enters the world. Inside the hollow, time has quietly carried new life into the world. A tiny crack appears upon the shell, then another. Soon, a young great hornbill takes its first breath, hidden from the forest that waits beyond the tree. Blind, fragile, and completely dependent on its parents, the chick knows only the warmth of its mother and the food brought each day by its father. Within the safety of the hollow, every meal becomes part of its growing strength. As the days pass, soft down slowly gives way to feathers. The space that once sheltered a single bird now holds the next generation, growing a little stronger with every passing day. Before it ever spreads its wings, the rainforest has already begun shaping its life through the care of two devoted parents. The time to leave the hollow has not yet come, but each passing day brings it one step closer. Months have passed, and the young hornbill has outgrown the hollow that sheltered its first days of life. Before it is ready to leave, its mother breaks through the wall that once protected them, returning to the forest after nearly 3 months inside. Together, the pair seals the entrance once more, leaving their growing chick safely within. For a little longer, the hollow continues to protect the life they have raised together. In time, the young hornbill breaks through the same opening and steps into the world for the very first time. Its first flight is uncertain, but it is not alone. Its parents remain close, guiding it through the rainforest until it learns to find food and move confidently among the canopy. One day, this young hornbill will travel the forest on its own. With every fruit it eats and every seed it carries, it will help shape the rainforest that once gave it shelter. The young hornbill now moves freely through the rainforest. As it feeds among the canopy, it carries the seeds of countless trees, leaving the next generation of forests wherever it travels. Years pass. Some of those seeds grow into towering giants. With time, nature shapes a hollow within one of them, offering another pair of great hornbills the chance to begin their own family. In the rainforest, every ending quietly becomes the beginning of something new. This cycle depends on more than the birds alone. It depends on forests old enough to shelter them. A nesting hollow cannot be created in a few years. It is the work of time, protected only when ancient forests are allowed to endure. Long after a hornbill has taken its final flight, the trees it helped bring to life continue to rise toward the sky. In that quiet partnership between bird and forest, the story of the Western Ghats is written again and again. The more we discover about nature, the more we realize how much still remains unseen. This is just wild. Until our next journey, keep looking closer.